All right, I think I'm streaming. Let's see. It should be just about 20 minutes before the close on Monday, October 21st. As I mentioned earlier today, I committed to not trading today. Actually, I've committed to not trading for the whole week. Instead, we're just going to be watching price action and practicing good process skills, good discipline. For me, if I have a weakness, it's probably, well, it is over trading. And whenever I start to overtrade, it's always good for me to pull back and recognize that simply observing enables me to be completely objective while watching price action on the market. So before I go, I just want to leave you with a few thoughts. I'm going to be doing the same thing tomorrow. Just going to be observing, watching, talking about certain levels, talking about what I probably would be doing, but not looking to force anything, not looking to jump in and get involved, but being very patient and selective. So if we look at today as a recap, we had some movement, right? Had a good amount of selling to the downside, decent amount of bulls jumped in here, took us back up. Now we're right in the middle. And you may look at the day and think, man, I should have done this. I should have shorted here. I should have bought here. I should have shorted here again. Should have bought down here. And really, I think if you can picture or even have a goal to say, you know what, I want to have trades that I would be proud of to hang up and frame in my office. So it may be that you didn't catch the top, and it may be that you didn't catch the bottom. But maybe it was that the market was coming down, you saw it getting weak here, and you thought, you know what, I think I'd like to sell this. I know where my risk would be, I know where my target would be, and you entered in, you got involved, and you took the trade. Or it may be that you saw it kind of firming up here, you saw it pressing here on this bar, and around 83.5, maybe you got in, took 4 or 5 points on it. To me, that's just as good of a trade as a trade of selling up here and holding down to here, or vice versa. Why? Because you know your risk on the trade, right? Like selling up here, I would think you'd know your risk would be here. Buying down here, I don't know where your risk would be. Maybe it's 5 points, maybe it's 8 points lower, don't know. But really, the trade that you want to frame and put up in your office is the one where you knew your risk, you knew your target, you executed accordingly. So it may even be that a good trade for you was one where you got in, you got involved, and price hit your stop. You got stopped out. And you just accepted it and took it. That might be a trade that's worth hanging up and putting in your office or putting on a wall or reminding yourself saying, hey, that was a good trade. I mitigated risk there. I was wrong. I knew where I was wrong. I got out. I waited for the next trade. So oftentimes we think of great trades as the winners, when in fact there are a lot of good trades that are losers that we manage well. I'm going to put a link in. Let me see if I can find a chat. I'm going to put a link, if I can, in here. Sorry, guys. Okay, here it is. I'm going to paste this. Let me copy this. Copy link. Paste this guy. This is such a good video. It's about 12 minutes, and the guy is talking about how mindset is more important than strategy. He's not talking about trading. He's talking about really whatever endeavor you seek to pursue. And I thought, man, that's certainly is applicable to trading. I got a lot out of it. I enjoyed it. So I'll put it there in the comments. Mindset is more important than strategy. Lastly, you might ask yourself today, no matter what kind of day you had, a few questions. You might ask yourself these at the beginning of the day, at the end of the day. I usually like to write out my thoughts earlier in the day before I start. The first one is, how have I improved as a trader? Focusing on what you're doing well. The second one would be, what did I do well yesterday? The third I have on there was, what I will do well today. So what am I committed to doing well today? Or what will I do better than yesterday? Then reminding yourself to practice patience, discipline. It's all helpful. Remember, no one starts the day thinking, I'm going to just get crazy today. I'm going to blow up my accounts. I'm going to swing for the fences. Most of us, I would imagine, start the day with a very disciplined, very mindful attitude, very much aware of how we're feeling, aware of what we want to do, how we want to act. But then somewhere along the line, it's easy for us to kind of lose our way. So I'd encourage you to consider those questions. How you've improved as a trader. Write that down. Think about it. Pat yourself on the back. Celebrate your wins. Commit to understanding what you did well today. Commit to understanding what you want to do better tomorrow. So I hope that helps. All right, guys, I'll be back tomorrow around 8 a.m. Central. I will see you then.